Hello and welcome to Irish Eyes on Wrestling, Week 14, Part 2. I'm Sherlock, at Sherlock on Twitter, and today I'm going to talk about half of the Elimination Chamber matches, what happened. I was in work and I missed the opening two matches. I missed the Brodus Clay and Tensai versus Team Rhodes Scholars. I did predict for Brodus Clay and Tensai to win. I got that correct, and yeah, this is no big surprise. It's a terrible gimmick for Tensai to go through, and the less we talk about it, the better. And the sooner this gets off our television, the better it'll all be, because it's just ridiculous. It's terrible, unfunny terribleness. Next match was the World Heavyweight Championship match, Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show. I also missed this match, but there was controversy at the end. It was a big, huge botch. I predicted Del Rio to win. He was always going to win. Big Show wasn't going to get the title back because there was no sense of him losing the title and then giving it back. You know, So that was always going to happen. The first match I did see was Antonio Cesaro versus The Miz. The match was good. It was a very good match. Cesaro, again, he impresses the hell out of everybody. He is one of the best workers in the business. And against The Miz, you know, he showed what he can do, you know, normal Miz stuff. At the ending was weird. I think I made them both look weak, to be honest. It wasn't a strong finish. Cesaro and Miz just wasn't a strong finish. It's gonna end up, they'll be getting to each other at WrestleMania. It could be the pre-card match, the pre-show match at WrestleMania. But I thought it was terrible, and the finish, the low blow finish, was just horrible. It shouldn't have happened. Whoever booked that should be in serious trouble backstage, because it was just bad. There's no other word for it. It was just bad. I want to talk about the Divas match then. You know, for the Divas Championship, it was one of the few matches I predicted wrongly at this pay-per-view. I predicted Tamina to go over, mainly because Caitlyn she's had the title now for a month, maybe two, and has done nothing with it. Divas have barely been on the television since since Caitlyn has won it, so I thought they'd drop it to Tamina. It didn't happen. It was a okay match, I suppose, for the Divas, but you know, it was a Divas match. You know, until they really put focus on the Divas again. Why should we care? Honestly, why should we care about the Divas if they're not going to be shown? So, yeah. And finally, for this show, I know it's a quick show, but I'm by myself. Here, next week we'll be back to completely normal show. With Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston. It was an impromptu match. Dolph Ziggler wasn't booked, which he came out and said, and it is a disgrace, because he's been... You know, he is, as he said, he steals the show 11 months out of the year, and then WrestleMania comes around and he gets pushed back. It's ridiculous, because he is an outstanding wrestler. He defeats Kofi Kingston, and at the end of the match, I nearly said Ryback there, sorry. At the end of the match, Big E Langston comes in and destroys Kofi even further, just showing his dominance. Dolph Ziggler getting the win was good. It was a good match, I have to admit. So that's it for this show. I'll be back tomorrow and I'll discuss Jack Swagger's victory in the Elimination Chamber match, The Rock defeating CM Punk and The Shield versus Cena, Ryback and Sheamus. I'll be back tomorrow. So I'm Sherlock, at Sherlock on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to this channel by pressing subscribe up there on YouTube. Okay, slán.